Okay, it's recording. So this week was planning for instruction. I'll give you that little thingy. I had to look at some of these a few times, but a lot of it's repeat kind of stuff. And then some of it I just had to read a couple times to figure out what they're talking about. But yeah, so the scholarship opportunity lesson, I like the lesson. I think it's a good lesson. Some of the students, I'm trying to think of a nice word. I can't, like, it's work. It's a lot of hunting, and it's like fishing. It's a lot of throwing back the fish. Like, this isn't one and they'll be like, oh look, I'll be like, okay, it says right there, that's for AB 540. Didn't you tell me you're a citizen? So I think they got, some of them did okay. One student was trying to copy another one today. I'm like, how is that helping you? I said, and by the way, that kid's moving to South Carolina. If you look at that, those are not even in California.
That's why I was good they couldn't copy. Sorry, dude.
But anyway.
I thought it was great because, well, everything's been really in sequence.
Yeah.
So they've been just building off of prior knowledge consistently. So they're becoming experts within this field that they're being taught about, which is, college attendance. And they're learning a lot of details. So they know, which colleges are right for them, which community colleges are right for them, how to get financial aid. The fact that this was rigorous is really good. It's not a bad thing at all. It's good because that's real life, and that's what they're going to have to do in order to get money. It's not easy to get money. Lord knows we know.
Right.
When you purchased a house, was it easy? Was it an easy process?
Right.
Some of them are used to a little bit of ease, and that's not going to help them in the long run.
Right.
So I thought it was great that they were, struggling in a good way. I didn't see the level of frustration get to a point where it was like undoable for them.
No.
It was
Not
just
at all.
challenging, and everything should be. Because it helps them. It helps them when it's challenging. If it's not, then they're like, they're not learning if
Right.
it's not.
I guess sometimes it's like, I want to go, aren't you guys excited? Like, I just gave you all these tools. Like, you would be doing this on your own if it wasn't for me teaching this lesson. Like, where are my strokes?
Don't
It's so
expect
funny.
that much. They are teenagers and young adults, so yeah, they're not going to be like, oh yay, thank you for everything you do for me every day. No.
So funny.
Yeah, they appreciate it in other ways without showing.
And maybe they also just think, oh, the chances of me getting this aren't that high. Like, I don't think it's, like, I don't think all the dots are necessarily connected. Like.
That's a really good point to make, because then maybe we need to figure out how to connect those dots more for them. I think that you're doing a really good job in showing them that this is a reality for you. This can be a reality for you. If you want it, here are all the tools on how to get that.
Right.
So, I'm sure there are other things that we could do to drill that in their heads even more, So we just have to figure out and collaborate how to do that. Figure it out. But I think this was amazing. It hits on a bunch of standards naturally. Obviously, I'm not even going to be boring by talking about that, because it's very clear. Yeah, it's applicable for them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's applicable. And so that's what we always look for. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. I normally don't. I don't think I ever have. But I particularly love this kind of stuff because it is connecting dots for them. Whether you think it's 100% yet, it doesn't have to be 100% yet. It's getting there. So even the few students who are like, wow, like now I know how to get to college, and that single-handedly changed their life. So that's very powerful.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful. Because you're talking about working at Starbucks for the rest of my life or working at Starbucks part-time and getting money for school, right? Which they didn't know they could do. They
Right.
thought, I gotta work full-time, and how am I gonna pay $30,000 for college? A lot of them came into this class thinking that, you know, we went to school and paid in cash everything. Well, not everybody's
Right.
that lucky, right? So a lot of them have this attitude that only rich people go to school, and so
Yes,
you
I
showed
think-
them.
I think, yeah, I mean, and I've learned a lot too. I mean, there's a lot of, this level of detail I definitely was not exposed to.
Right, so you showed them that that's not in fact true, and that
Mhm.
they are fully capable of going to school
Mhm.
without having to really pay, at least the full amount. So
Mhm.
I thought it was fantastic.
Okay, good,
I liked it.
thank you.
Unusual.
Okay,
I don't think there's anything more to say.
All right.
This is fabulous.
all right, great, thank you.
All right.